For a rookie who's seen an average of about 15 to 20 snaps per game, the Denver Broncos are getting a big bang for their buck with Dre'Mont Jones. The third-round defensive lineman has spent most of this season as a rotational piece up front for Vic Fangio, but despite his limited snaps, he's found a way to make a sizable impact. Week 16 was a good example of Jones' knack for making a play and being around the ball. The 6'3", 281-pound D lineman tallied 2 sacks in the Broncos' 27-17 victory over the Detroit Lions to go along with 4 tackles, 3 of which were solo. 2 of those tackles were for a loss, helping to set up his defense in favorable down and distance situations. What made Jones' performance that much more impressive was the fact that he pulled it off despite being injured. Jones has battled an ankle injury for a few weeks and missed the Broncos' Week 15 throwdown at Arrowhead. Heading into Week 16, he was a limited participant in practice all week, and when he went down to the field for pregame warm-ups to test out that ankle, he erred on the side of playing. That's one way a rookie can earn the respect of his teammates. After all, how many veterans who suit up and play a majority share of snaps on game day are 100% healthy and unscathed come Week 16? They're few and far between. Part of being a pro football player is gutting through the pain and playing sometimes at less than 100%. Jones not only pushed through the discomfort, he elevated his game to make a huge impact for his team. On Monday, head coach Vic Fangio said this in regards to Jones' rookie season, quote, "It's been good. I think the last few weeks, he had a pretty good sprained ankle, and a lot of guys wouldn't have played yesterday with what he had, but he wanted to play. I think that's a good indication of who he is as a guy, and he got rewarded with a couple of sacks. Those are the kind of guys you want on your team." Close quote. On the season, Jones has appeared in 13 games as a depth piece, totaling 13 tackles, 8 solo, with 3 sacks, an interception, 3 tackles for a loss, 5 quarterback hits, and 2 tipped passes at the line of scrimmage. There's not a team in the NFL who wouldn't covet that level of production from a backup D lineman who sees 25% of his team's defensive snaps. Suffice to say, it portends well for Jones' future as a fixture on Fangio's D-line. The former Ohio State Buckeye will need to continue to work on his craft as a run stopper, but there's no question he can bring an immediate impact already as a backfield penetrator and sack artist. Jones just has to become a little more stout at the point of attack and anchor against blocks and double teams. Give him time. If the early returns are any indication, the Broncos may have hit this particular third-round draft pick out of the park. For Mile High Huddle and Sports Illustrated, I'm Chad Jensen.